Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to make something special for dinner. It's going to be a sweet potato soup with diced ham and apples, and we'll be serving it with little side sandwiches. They're going to consist of deviled ham and a nice freshly baked honey drizzled biscuit. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up my vegetables and get that ready so that when Michael comes home I can go ahead and whip everything together. As you can see here, these are the ingredients we'll be using: black pepper, salt, sweet potato pie filling, deviled ham, broth, chicken broth, low sodium, some fresh herbs from the garden. Well, actually they were dried, so we have dried herbs from the garden, some white wine, a Granny Smith apple, an onion, a carrot, celery, and some diced ham in butter. And then the biscuits I have separate. I'll do those separate. And of course they'll go with the ham, make like little sliders. So let's go ahead and chop everything up and get started. Oh, and we have 2 little mini baby cheesecakes. That's dessert. Just wanted to take a moment to show you this too. I've cut up the celery and the carrots and the onion and put that in the refrigerator in little ramekins. It's all measured and ready to go. And now I'm busting out my Regal coffee and spice mill. I've had it for a very, very long time. And I'm going to go ahead and take the sage and other fresh herbs from the garden and run them through the mill so that we don't have any of these little stems and things in it. So we're going to go ahead and do that and set that aside. This is my salt and black pepper. I'm going to throw the herbs in there too so that all the seasonings are ready to go for later as well. Just going to go ahead and pour some in there, and any leftovers I'm just going to go ahead and put back in the jar. It won't hurt anything. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on and take this over to my workstation where I can plug it in and give it a quick spin. Alright, that's what the sage and other herbs look like after they have been run through the mill. I'm going to go ahead and strain them to get out any of the other particles that might be in there, and then measure out a tablespoon, I believe it was, or teaspoon. We'll have to double check the recipe, and throw them in my little ramekin for later. Now this is what the herbs look like after they have been run through the mill and then sifted through the strainer. As you can see, it's nice and broken down, so you don't have to worry about sticks and things. And it was a tablespoon. I'm going to double check the recipe. So we're going to go ahead, throw that in there, and that'll take care of that until later. My man using his manly muscles to cut and core the apple for me, because the apple peeler is dull. I need another one. Get big. Yay! Thank you, dear.
Oh, you're welcome.
Perfect. Alright guys, we have sauteed the onions, celery, carrots, and apple. And now we're going to go ahead and add the white wine. We're putting in 1/3 of a cup. We're going to need 3.5 cups of water, 2.5 cups of low sodium chicken broth, 2 cups of the pumpkin puree, and 1.5 pounds of the ham, along with the seasoning that we showed you earlier. Alright guys, this is what the sweet potato soup looks like without the ham added. All the liquids are in there. It looks and smells pretty good. We have to let it simmer for 15 minutes and then add the diced ham. Well, hi honey. And let it simmer some more. I've got the honey drizzled biscuits in the oven and some honey and Parmesan on the counter. We're going to add that later. And I've already made the deviled ham. We just threw in some mayonnaise and diced celery for that. Check back with us in a little bit.
Dinner looks delicious. Ooh, yes. A delicious meal made by the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Aww.
Time to dive on in.